Welcome to our first chapter, where we will spend some time discussing how to keep your physical store safe and open for customers as lockdown restrictions ease. As a business owner, it is your responsibility to keep your customers safe. Not only will you easily comply to the Indonesian government's guidelines by following these few steps, but your customers will feel better about returning to your store for their purchases. Let's start off with reviewing the basics. If you are operating a physical store or office, remind everybody that enters your location to wear a mask. Wearing a mask has been proven as an effective measure to slow the spread of COVID-19 virus. Equally, you and your staff should be wearing a mask whenever you are interacting with your guests and customers. For your physical location, avoid any unnecessary crowding and, for example, place easy-to-see demarcations on the floor to allow everyone to keep at least 1 meter distance from each other. It is also recommended to frequently wash hands in between your interactions with your guests and customers, and if that's not possible, to use a hand sanitizer. Let's also talk about the riskiest moment for infection during the shopper journey: the checkout when your customer pays for the goods and services. In March 2020, the World Health Organization, WHO, started advising businesses to avoid any physical paper cash and to use as many cashless options as possible. The physical exchange of paper cash is seen as a possible path for transmission of the COVID-19 virus. Instead of offering cash payments, contactless and digital payments are a way to reduce any risk of spreading the virus, both for your customers and yourself. A contactless transaction is where a customer either taps a contactless physical card on a payment terminal or does a quick and convenient scan of a payment QR code. In fact, we see around the world that consumers love to tap their card to pay. We have seen our contactless transactions grow to over 80% of the total amount of physical transaction. This is a huge opportunity for you and your store, not only to create a safer and healthier shopping environment, but also create more sales opportunities in your business. Before we close the chapter on contactless, I want to share a bit more about the security of a contactless transaction. Each transaction is encrypted with state-of-the-art cybersecurity software that protects both you as the merchant and your customers from any fraud. In our network, we further validate and authorize that funds are truly available for the transaction in a matter of milliseconds, faster than the blink of an eye. Any approved transaction is backed by our banking partners and the network to make sure that you always get your money. To get started on your contactless journey, sign up with the many acceptance programs available in Indonesia. As part of this course material, we will provide you with a list of information resources that gets you started. Thank you for your efforts in keeping your physical store a safe and healthy place for all your customers, your staff, and yourself.